What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? Hope you're well. Songwriting Saturdays. This has not yet become a regular thing. I guess we could probably make it a semi-regular thing. Yeah, I just got out of my guitar lesson with my teacher, and my brain hurts. So that's a thing. And my friend Bruce the squirrel, who runs by my window every day, has run by 3 times today. So I'm hoping he runs by again. I like Bruce the squirrel. He usually runs by with whatever acorns he's collected. Good to see you, chat. Who's in here? Lena, Patricia, Ethan, James, Chris. Hey, what's up, Chris? Who am I missing? Patricia. Hey, good to see all of you. It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute. Hope you're well and hope things are good, as they say. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So yeah, let's talk about this. Take a chord. Let's just start with A minor because it's the first one in the alphabet, I guess. Well, the cool thing about chords is that they have scales that match sometimes. That gives me my A minor, so here's my A minor chord. It's not staying in tune today. My goodness, it's been one of those days. It doesn't like the weather change, perhaps. I feel like this guitar has been a beast for not staying in tune. It's my A minor. I can rock a minor scale through that. Lets me write a melody, so I can be like, that's not really cool. Let's get like a loop going. Just a straight up A minor chord. that kind of cool thing. Fun. That kind of concept lets me match a chord and a scale to each other to make really cool melodies and stuff. But it gets more interesting as we go, because then we can start to like add the chords that are beside it. So like beside an A minor, you've got what will be a really cool sound? I mean, I guess I could G major. I guess I'm just trying not to be too standard, but like we could rock a G major right beside it, so we'd get. Cool, right? It's really cool. One of the reasons people like the blues is like the minor scale, but right in between here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, there's an extra note in there, and the extra note is a flat 5. So we have like our 5th note flatted, so we add one in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flatted. And a lot of times it'll replace the 6 instead. Something like that anyway. So yeah, makes sense. And you can add that. Now the cool thing is that adds such a weird dissonance kind of feeling to it that when played at an octave above, or what we call like a higher pitch above, it just sounds really rad. Let's get that loop going again. Here's an octave above. And it's like in anticipation. And all I'm doing is adding that flat 5. By itself, it doesn't sound good. But when put into context as a passing overtone, it's pretty gnarly. Another octave. really, really cool. And then kind of just in general, hey guys, hey Ethan. Sorry, I'm lost in thought here, brother. My bad. Thanks for jumping on Twitch though, dude. The other cool thing is if you take the scale in kind of a box position, which we call when I'm not shifting too much left and right, but I'm staying within confines like that, a lot of times what'll happen is we can build a sequence around that. So I don't have to go straight up, straight down. I can do it in order, like that's playing in what's called thirds, where I'm skipping. I'm playing to every third note away. Instead of going here, I go back to the one I skipped, and I skip another one. Oh, it's a sharp 7 if I want. Probably go to a natural 7 though, because I'm playing the G natural in the thing, in the backing track. And that kind of cool thing sounds really neat against the backing track. Check it. Hang on. Sounds really cool against it, right? I'll wait for the repeat. So I'm in like the pocket. Stuff really sounds cool, but if I want to superimpose my will, which is what us metal guys like to do, we like to try and break rhythms by doing something really juxtaposed against the rhythm, really controversial, which isn't really controversial because your ear will accept it. Like, what if this is my pulse and I want to go like, after a while you start to accept it as it is okay. So I play this purposely against time, but am I really against time, or am I just imposing my own feeling? Like, it actually sounds cool. Octave, right? So right there I would play my blues scale to get that dissonant kind of passing tone, if that makes sense. So I'm going to use that thirds against it. I guess I should have like gone right to it, my bad. And then right here something like that. One more time, and then I'll throw the backing track on to show you guys what I'm talking about. Right? So if I do something like that against the backing track, you're really going to feel it, right? See what I mean? Let's do that thing where I don't follow traditional tempo. It's interesting because your ear starts to perceive a location that I'm going to. Maybe I'm here, maybe I'm coming here, maybe I'm here, maybe I'm there. So you have like this one or this one or this one, or or sorry, this one, or this one, or this one, or this one, or that one. These are all the same letter name, which is that A minor. So it kind of perceives that I'm going somewhere. And you'll just accept almost any kind of rudimentary thing I'll do to get to that A. In fact, your ear is starting to anticipate me getting to that root note, which is why it's so acceptable. You can actually, now in like a really ridiculous context, you can actually like hit wrong notes up the wazoo, as long as if you're counting in 4, let's say 3, 4, because this backing track is obviously felt in 4. If I count this in 4, and then when it comes down to a hard 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Anytime I'm on a hard 1, if I hit the root note again, I'll be okay. I can literally hit wrong notes up the wazoo until my root note, and it'll be okay. Check this out. It's kind of crazy, actually, really. In context, it's kind of ridiculous. So here's a series of wrong notes. Again, I'm going to... are all my root notes. Another bunch of wrong notes. Bunch of wrong notes. That's okay. See, it sounds okay. Now that's okay all of a sudden. So let's mix around with playing this thirds idea into the blues scale. Maybe a series of wrong notes. Making it okay on the root note. Let's experiment with all this. See? Also good. There it is. Now we got all of this stuff. We got the thirds, we got following our own tempo, we can hit a bunch of wrong notes, just hit the root note, we can use a blues scale as a passing tone idea. And passing tone is literally what it sounds like, guys. It's a tone that I don't hang out on because it doesn't sound very good, but I can use it to pass through to get to something that does sound really good. So let's try that really quick, putting all the ideas together based on this, and here we go. Whoops. Yeah. Let's reset this backing track and get something a little more crazy. So again, I can use neighboring stuff if I want. Let's add another chord. We'll use a relative to that. So we're gonna add a C major to it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was totally the wrong chord. That wasn't embarrassing at all. Let's try this again. 2, 3, 4. Now, even though I've made it a little more complicated by adding a chord, see James asking, what is the maximum number of links you can get into a 4/4 beat? What do you mean links, James? Oh, licks? Now, see, the cool thing about the lick would be that it's going to be dependent on how fast or how slow I'm playing. So if the BPM is a relative like rudiment, like let's say 85 or something, then you could do all right. You could play, it's just math at that point. So you could play like, how many 16th notes could you possibly play at that? Well, I wonder. I got to mention them right here. Let's just for fun. Just for fun. What if I put a metronome at, let's say 100? So that's quarter notes. I don't know how well you guys can hear that. Put that there. Now, if that's quarter notes, that's going to mean like... So that's your quarter notes. And then I could eighth note. Sixteen. Oh, that was sloppy. 30 seconds. Ah, sloppy today. Ah, it's not quite even, but something like that. So you could be like... My pick hand is lazy today. Let's take a major scale. Just because I've been practicing that all afternoon. That's skipping thirds into that. That's that'd be 16th notes, I guess. Yeah. It's kind of tricky to get that. It's at 100 and it's 16th notes at 100, 3 notes per string. That makes it a little tricky, but it's still fun. Now back to my point. Even though I made it more complicated, all my same rules are going to apply. Oh my God, brain fart. Tab it. So we could do that totally over top. Gives us our kind of idea. So so yeah, like that the concept is we started with one chord and we played a scale that had the same name as the chord. We just kind of made a sequence out of the scale. It was kind of fun. And we just added a chord that was right beside it, a chord that was kind of a couple after it, and it became this entire rhythm context. But it didn't change the lead that I was trying to play over top. It can sometimes like inspire different things. Like you'll hear something in the chord change that you're like, ooh, that kind of makes me feel like I want to take my lead over this way, or maybe I want to tap something instead of sliding it, or maybe I want to just eat a giant banana. I don't know. I just feel like Lena eats bananas all day. I don't know. James sells her bananas. I don't know. Colonel Folger's making us all coffee. It's a weird thing. Yeah, James, I've been considering writing a solo record myself. I'm slowly building the gear at home to do it. Just fun riffs from DJ. So yes, fun stuff. I was going to go somewhere with this. Oh, yeah. Why is it not staying in tune? I wonder if you're just still angry at me. Let's just try this. Let's try this. The last time we did this, if memory serves, we talked about Santana. So let's show you guys a theory trick to what Santana does, which can mess with your head a little bit now that I'm thinking about it. But should be all right. It's not staying in tune super great for me, but I'll do it anyway. Okay, so here's the issue. When writing stuff in a minor key, you can suss out all the notes that are in the key or whatever, but it's good habit. Not necessarily always true, but like one of the good habits is to sharp your 7th scale degree when considering all the notes and building chords. Now, if we're in the key of A minor, this is super important because it means my G natural is going to become a G sharp. So it's a black key on a piano now instead of a white one. Which is important because that's going to mean that it moves to here. You can hear the sound difference it gives me, right? Now, what's really interesting about this is that it changes whatever notes had that, or sorry, whatever chords in the key had that note in it. So the biggest deal for us is we used to be getting an E minor chord in this key, but if we're going to sharp that 7th scale degree, it's going to make it an E major. This is really important, you guys, because what's super badass about that is that it creates the scenario where that blues scale and stuff is going to be just super badass. So here's a really common thing Santana's done before. In the key of A minor, he'll take an E minor, or sorry, an A minor. Again, in the key of A minor. I feel like I'm Freudian slipping all day today. In the key of A minor, he'll play an A minor. Now it should be an E minor there in key, but we're going to add that G sharp, which makes it E major. And it watches it starts to sound pretty darn close to a Santana lick. Which is really cool. But in Santana style music, what's really neat for them is they go to, again, this is just a blanket statement. You could argue many points that it doesn't always work. But what they do is they go to the chord that they're changing to. In this case, it's an E. And they go, let's go to the chord that comes right after it and do what's called kissing or hinting at the higher chord. And so you get this like higher pitched thing that falls in. So let me lean back so you see that. You get this higher pitched suggestion that then falls back into the chord. So they go all over here and they want to go here, but instead they're going to go here, down to this guy. Kind of like a and then back down again. And you're going to totally hear that when I go to play that. In this example, we want to get to an E major chord, so we're just going to play an F really quick and then come back down to the E, and you're going to go, I've heard that before. So what everybody does. So here it is without it. Helps if I turn the volume on. Now here it is with it. that little kiss? Just all day. So let's get that going as a loop. And then we're going to use our same concept here. Here's A minor. Always trying to get back to my root note. There's my root note. But let's apply all the tricks from earlier. Here's the thirds thing. Blues. My own tempo. See, it's just all day. Oh, I guess Santana used a lot of this, so let's go here. All day. So now here's what I would do if I was asked to do a lead over top of that. I would do something with the minor scale while I'm playing that, what we call a sharp 7, or I'm changing that one G to a G sharp. It creates something called harmonic minor, and I would really start messing with that guy and really trying to push to as much notality as that if I can, if that's even a word. I would really start to play against that guy, treating him because he pushes to my one chord as well. Check it out. Let's go. Something like that. Something like that. would just keep playing more and more and more towards that note that we altered, because it would give me some really cool, fancy sound that my ears personally like. I've been doing a lot of work with that, and also sharpening fours. They call it Hungarian gypsy minor, apparently. It's still kind of new to me, but I'm really liking the sounds that I can get out of it, where I can sharp a 4 and a 7. There's a sharp 7. There's a sharp 4. For some reason, I really like that sound. It's just kind of neat. Something like that. Apparently Pat just subscribed. What's up, Pat? Totally knocks it out of tune when you play that rough. Oh, what is that? What is that? I used to know that, James. It's gonna bug me now. Is that it? Yeah, maybe that's it. I don't know if that's at all right, but just got a wing in that, but I gotta had that like flat 2 kind of thing. Yeah, something. Same with the pentatonic, like becomes. Do 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 do. Something like that. That's the key change there in the solo or whatever. Not transposing, Mirth. They play in drop tuned. So it'd be like something like that, and then I need another one. Oh, I just knocked my turn. Something like that. I mean, we do it every Saturday. I play a dime bag riff, so we got to do another one. I haven't yet, Sean. Probably do it for PTX Tuesdays or Tonics Tuesdays or whatever. Oh, does it? Crazy Train? Yeah, sure. Let's try that again. Yeah, Lena, I can't stand it if I'm being totally honest. I don't remember this. Something like that. I don't remember that one. But I was just... How about this one? Whoops. What is it? Something like that. Something like that. I don't know that song. I'd use it on my 7, but my 7 exploded earlier. I still have to restring it. But that one's really weird because I had that. It's like. Something like that. Oh, thanks, Chris. I'll give you a hint at something I'm writing right now if you want. Damn it. Something like that anyway. Yeah, I should audition for that band. I don't know. They're pretty good, though. I don't know if they'd have me. Yeah. Well, guys, that's kind of a rendition, so to speak. Of Songwriting Saturdays. Just random stuff that pops in my head. Talk to you guys kind of all the time if I can, and just help you write stuff. You should absolutely try and write your own things. It always seems like some daunting thing, but you absolutely should try and write your own music any chance you possibly get, because it's utterly incredible, utterly amazing, and super serving of your own soul, if you will. Something like that. Well, guys, I will see you Monday for the live. Don't forget Tonics Tuesdays. I got a couple of big announcements next week, I hope, if I can just figure out how to do the camera. So if anybody's in the Discord that knows how to use cameras, reach out to your boy, let me know. Chris, I love you for sending the super chat, man. You're just basically my hero. And